With a low hum, the final bulkhead sealed behind them. Auchinleck pressed his back to the wall and crept forward, his weapon raised. The vault door stood open. That surprised him. The two Marines followed cautiously, sweeping the edges of the chamber as they advanced. Auchinleck scanned the room. Shredded hazmat suits littered the floor, tangled with pools of blood and torn body parts. He spun to his right. The Marine was gone. He turned left. Gone. Alone. Each heartbeat slammed against his ribs. Crouching, Auchinleck edged forward, desperate to catch a glimpse of what lay inside the vault. Whatever had been released, it had done this. But the promise of total power was too seductive to ignore. "Auchinleck! Auchinleck, sir! Ah!" He clamped his hands over his ears, but it was no use. The scream pierced his skull, rattling through his mind like broken glass. The vault was costing more than he'd imagined. "Don't leave me, Auchinleck! Don't go! Ah!" Then silence. The Marines were gone. The chamber, still. Auchinleck froze, no longer in control. The last time he'd felt like this was when a mine collapsed on Xander. Back then, he'd promised himself he would never feel helpless again. But now, crouched outside the vault, that promise felt hollow, futile. The vault was within touching distance, a faint hum emanating from within, beckoning him onward. Suddenly something yanked his leg out from under him. With a crack, his head slammed into the floor. Dazed and barely conscious, Auchinleck felt his body dragged toward the open vault. He raised his gun. Blurry shapes danced in his vision. Instinct took over. He fired wildly, round after round, into the shifting shadows, pulling him into the dark. Auchinleck's vision slowly began to adjust. Shapes came into focus, just enough to make out the figure dragging him. It moved within the shadows, its form obscured. But then he saw them, two dimly glowing spheres, one on each side, seemingly resting at what might have been hips, if it even had any. Gritting his teeth, Auchinleck steadied his aim, and fired. The room filled with a shrill sound like a boiling kettle left too long, rising in pitch until it felt like it might split the air itself. Then, the figure vanished in a sudden burst of blue-white flame. The tension on Auchinleck's ankle released instantly. He lay still, breathing hard, the silence deafening in its return. After a moment to steady himself, he climbed to his feet, shaken, but alive. Whatever had attacked him and his crew was gone. He was alone now, and the vault was finally his. The faint drone from within grew louder as he approached. Something inside was waiting.